Happy Thursday, happy Tuesday, everyone. This is Jason. Welcome to the Simpademic, and I want to talk about a real short subject here tonight, and that is, what do you, can you tell if you're not ready for a relationship? And I can speak confidently on this one because I believe I fall in this category, and reason for that being, I have generalized anxiety disorder, or GAD, and the reason why this makes me not ready at this point is because I tend to get overworked and anxious and even physically feeling edgy over seemingly small things. And to that extent, that means I don't think I would do very well with a woman at this point because I would be possibly taking every little, failure to reply a little bit overboard at this point. And to that effect, I don't believe I'm in a position where I'm ready for it. Now, going back to my other subject of leveling up, I am actually restarting my therapy on Thursday of this week. And to that effect, I am going to be looking to get to the root of the problem. And if I can get to the root of the problem and get that addressed and level up in that regard, then I think I will be better equipped for a relationship down the road. So, I think this is something I just want to deal with right now when I'm by myself. Should somebody in the future come along, I want to be prepared in that way too, along with the physical fitness and the professional career and things like that, and the hobby and all that other stuff. I want to be very well equipped and prepared for everything that comes with that. So to that extent, I don't feel like I'm ready yet, but if I want to get to that point. And so therapy is going to be something where I'm going to be going to. Now, keeping in mind that therapy, as we've seen from some of these female videos out there, therapy is not a lifestyle. It's something where you just, you go in for a few weeks, you deal with your problems, and, hopefully and prayerfully, you can clear a lot of backlog and trauma out of your head and be in a better mental state of mind going forward. So that is the actual goal of therapy. It is not a lifestyle. It's not like I'm, best buds with my therapist. It's something that you work on to make yourself better going forward. And I've been doing a whole lot of that lately in general. And I don't think this is going to be any different. And I think I would be better in position, if my God were to were to bless me with somebody else, I would be ready to go for it. So, but I don't think I'm ready for it right now, and I think this is a big reason why. And so I'm going to be, pursuing this full throttle like I do everything else. And hopefully this will work out. And even if it doesn't change things on the relationship front, hey, I always need to do this to, bettering yourself. You never can lose doing that. I think, my anxiety does affect me professionally as well. And I think this will help me vastly in that regard too. Again, talking about leveling up in life. So that's my short in this regard. And it's not short enough to be a short, but nonetheless, just a very short snippet for tonight, folks. Tomorrow's hump day. I'll be back tomorrow night for the Wednesday night edition. You folks have a good night and peace out, homies.